Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video on East Coast Manga. So today we have a reading log for the month of February. So this month was interesting. I wanted to read a bunch of series and I primarily actually took it down to one series and a lot of volumes. So that one series is going to be, I mean, you guys could probably guess it, Attack on Titan. I managed to read 1 through technically 29. I'll be caught up to 32, I think, by the time this video goes up probably. So right now the newest volume that I have to read is volume 30. And honest to God, this has been one of the best series I have ever read. I mean, depending on how it ends, this series could legitimately be a 10 out of 10. I mean, everything that has happened has just been getting better and better and better as the series goes on, and that's honestly kind of rare for a manga to do. Usually manga have high points and low points. Man, I'm telling you, this manga started great and it just got better and better and better, and now it's wrapping up to honestly be a masterpiece, and I don't think we see that often. And not only that, but the anime is also doing fantastic. The anime is super hyped up. From everything I've heard, it's been really, really good. Some people are getting a little like picky with the CGI, but let's be honest, there's a ton of Titans in this one season, and like, just give the guys a break. COVID's going on, like, it's an amazing season. Now obviously I'm not gonna really talk about it too much. I'm not gonna spoil things. I will have a stream and maybe even a video also with like a full spoiler, like my opinions on a whole bunch of things that have happened or are happening. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments, because definitely planning on doing a stream, maybe including a couple people, we all streaming live, and just talking about the absolute madness of Attack on Titan. If you guys have not started reading this or watching this, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing that and starting it, because there's a ton of spoilers this season. You don't want to be spoiled. The best way to read this or watch this is for no spoilers, so I just recommend getting on it as soon as you can. The next volume, which we're starting technically, I've read 1 volume. There's only 2 other series this month because I've read 30 volumes of Attack on Titan, which is a ton, so there's not a whole lot of room to read a lot of other stuff this month, but I've read volume 1 of Slam Dunk. I think you guys maybe have seen my haul by now. I don't know if it's uploaded, which video is uploading first, probably my haul, but I've gotten almost all of Slam Dunk. Volume 19 is supposed to be coming in the mail, and I read this 1 volume. I meant to keep reading more, but then something was spoiled for me on Attack on Titan by a certain user who goes by the name of We Do Be Spoiling Manga, so unfortunately, I had to not unfortunately, but I had to stop reading this, and then I had to go back, read Attack on Titan, finish it, and, or, you know, get to where I am, which is pretty much up to date, almost up to date. And once I fully get up to date, I will be able to go back on Slam Dunk. I plan on reading Slam Dunk, Eyeshield 21, and a couple other series that I've kind of mapped out and planned out. One Piece is going to be starting soon, but yeah, 1 volume Slam Dunk. Now the other 2 are 2 which I've kind of thought about, should I put these in here? And you know, I've been reading them, so I am going to put them in here even though I don't have them in physicals. So we have 2 manga that are not translated into English yet, so we have Homunculus and Jagan. And listen, I by no means support scans. I think that if you are going to read a scan, I highly recommend you read one that's not translated in English, something you can't buy physically in English or even digitally. I don't think you can buy either of these series digitally yet in English. And if you can, I apologize, but you can let me know down in the comments. So I have not finished either of these series yet. I'm maybe a third through Homunculus. There's a decent amount of volumes for that series. I think I'm 6 volumes in or something like that. And it's good. I like it, although it's a really, really weird series, and especially a weird series that has to do with like bodily fluids, and sometimes like manga usually doesn't give me a reaction like this, but there's been a couple times where, like, you know, I like to read and, you know, sometimes have a snack or something, and I'll be reading Homunculus and I'm like, no, I can't read this right now, like this is just making me uncomfortable while trying to eat. So although I'm going to finish that, I just haven't yet. Like I said, just between Attack on Titan volumes, I just have not had a lot of time to read other stuff, so Homunculus is definitely gonna get finished. I have enjoyed it so far. It's a really deep manga, I would say. Basically, to give a quick explanation, this guy gets a hole drilled in his skull, not like just in like the bone, and after that happens, he's able to see certain things that other people can't see. I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but each person, or most people, have this homunculus, which is like this, your true personality or your true like identity kind of. And like I said, I haven't fully finished it yet, so I don't know exactly how it goes other than what the manga has kind of told us or shown me. But J-Dog recommended it, and we were all kind of doing a group read in Discord. It was pretty dope, so definitely gonna go back and finish that. And then the other manga, Jagan, is also very freaky, but in a different way. It's very similar vibes to Parasite, except it seems like it's going to be a lot darker, a lot more violent, which Parasite's already super dark and violent, but Jagan just seems like it might be on a different level. Basically, these frogs rain down from the sky, and they enter your body, or like, basically enter your body, and they kind of transform you into, kind of similar to homunculus actually, but they basically kind of transform you into your personality, but like a very, very evil example of that. I'll try to throw some pictures up on here, but basically the first time you experience this, you're on the train. The main character's on the train, and there's this like businessman who's just going off on like his assistant or something like that, and his head starts turning into this like rap thing, and I think he uses his tongue to like kill a bunch of people. Essentially, the frog turned him into this creature that kills people with his mouth, because he just, like, that was the type of person he was before he turned into this creature. So our main character is someone who, he's kind of a miserable person, to be honest. I don't really like him, and the way he kind of treats his life and his wife and, you know, whatnot. He kind of has this thing, this joke where he like pretends to shoot people. Basically, he's this like cop, security guard, whatever, pretends to shoot people with his hand. So when the frog at some point gets into his body, his arm or hand, similar to Parasite, basically turns into this creature type thing, but it's not like alive on its own. It's his gun, this cannon he has, so he has full control over it, and it seems like throughout the manga he's going to have to try to stop his body from fully transforming and taking over his life, essentially. I apologize, it's probably not the best description. I just started this manga, but I figured since I started it, I'd throw it into the reading log because that's what I'm, you know, currently reading. But both of those mangas, especially Jagan, is something that I've heard a lot of people say they really want physicals of, so hopefully we get that. These are both two series that as soon as we get physicals, if we get physicals, it would be something I picked up, so I would be paying full price, obviously, for them. But yeah, that's going to be it for this reading log. Like I said, if you want to see that Attack on Titan video, let me know down in the comments. I can definitely do that. Definitely planning on to stream. It will be full spoilers, so, you know, it's not going to be for everyone, but if you are caught up to date, I think we're going to be able to have a really, really cool conversation. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.